Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here live bringing you guys coverage of the Viagra Dirt Bowl qualifying heat races. For those of you that missed the qualifying session yesterday, I'll quickly and briefly explain to you what is about to go down here for you guys. So yesterday, all 42 drivers here in the Viagra Cup took to the Bristol dirt track for a total of 15 minutes to determine which heat race they will be in. We're going to be doing 3 heat races with 14 competitors in each heat race. And where those drivers finished in the qualifying session, that is the part of the starting order that will be determined via their heat race. So the first heat race is going to take up competitors who finished 29th to 42nd in the speed charts yesterday during the qualifying session. Then heat race number 2 will be comprised of drivers who finished between 15th and 28th on the leaderboards, and then the last heat race will determine who starts on the pole. So unfortunately for the drivers who are in heat 1 and heat 2, the highest starting position you guys can get is if you are in heat 1, the highest you can start for the Dirt Bowl will be 29th. The highest you can start in heat 2 is 15th, and then obviously heat 3 will be the pole award winning heat. That makes sense. So very quickly here, I'm going to show you guys who are going to be all in heat race number 1. You can't really see that. Let me go here to hide this. There we go. So here are the competitors that will be in heat race number 1 momentarily, and this is how they will start as well. So Dylan Poteet gets to start on the pole, followed by Hiccup Bush all the way down to Carlos Zimmerman. So these 14 competitors will compete in dual race or heat race. I don't know why I keep calling it dual. I'm just so used to like the Daytona duels, but nonetheless. These will be the 14 competitors that will compete in heat race number 1. And they will be battling to settle the positions in the starting order for the Dirt Bowl between 29 and 42. And then the second, there we go. The second heat race will be comprised of these drivers here. Starting off with Bobby Rodriguez, he will start on the pole all the way down to Charles Jackson, who will start 14th. And then here is your third heat race of the evening. Sam Oskin, who was the fastest in the qualifying session yesterday, gets to start on the pole. And once again, these 14 competitors right here will battle it out to see who starts on the pole. So I think it's a pretty simple concept. I might not have explained it super duper well, but I think you guys understand the concept. So without further ado, let us go ahead here and let's get into it. These are only going to be 10 lap races because they're heat races. They are meant to be super duper short. So we're only going to be running a total of 30 laps between the 3 heat races here tonight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. History being made right here, right now, y'all. The first time that I am ever live streaming a NASCAR, an NR 2003 race. Obviously, we've been doing the qualifying session the entire season live. Yesterday, we live streamed the qualifying session for the Dirt Bowl, but This will be the first time I'm ever doing races live. So let's go ahead and continue forward here. We're going to resume the race, resume our saved, and here we go.
Drivers, to your cars.
Drivers, get to your cars. Yes, indeed, they are already in their cars. They're already on pit road. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna retire out here.
Drivers, start your engines!
Got them fired up. You see the exhaust, the flames coming out of the exhaust. And here we go. The pace car is off, and the rest of the field is off. Right behind them, as we are set and ready to go. Heat race number 1 to determine 29th, 42nd. And I forgot to do something here really quick. Let me pause this. There we go. My bad, my bad. All right. All right, we should be good to go. 10 laps, all it is. It's gonna go by in about 2 or 3 minutes. And this will once again determine 29th through 42nd in the Dirt Bowl. Here we go. Heat race 1 is underway. Dylan Poteet leads us off. You can see the dust accumulating there in turn 1 and 2. Sky Commons, the winner from Maui, moves his way to second. Hiccup Bush did not get off to a good start there. Now he's side by side with his Gibbs teammate there, Eric Sadler. And track position definitely going to be very important here in these short races. You get all the, well, I don't know if there is necessarily a thing called clean air here on a dirt track, but you see them roar by down the backstretch here. Sky Commons in the draft of Dylan Poteet. See, these cars there they have a little bit more drag on them than they would like a sprint car or modified. So they're not going to be sliding around all over the place like they would. Unfortunately, the AI really is not capable of doing that very well here with these stock cars. It's the top 3 here, kind of broken away a little bit from the pack, and then we got a battle here. Noah Hart is in 4th. Battle for 5th is between Nathan Hudson and Seth Cole. We circle on back here throughout the rest of the field. And James Qualls in the car that he actually painted himself. Beautiful DuPont paint scheme. Well, he's dead last right now. Poteet continues to lead here as we're halfway through already with this first heat. He's led wire to wire. Sky Commons here trying to reel him in there in the late stages as Noah Hart's made the move for 3rd over Sadler. But it's a long ways back, almost half a second back between 2nd and 3rd. Poteet leads here, now 3 laps to go here in the first heat. Sky Commons, he's gonna be there. Sky Commons is there. He's about a car length now off of that 22 car with 2 laps to go. Can he close the gap? They are widening the gap between 2nd and 3rd. It's now 7/10 of a second back between Sky Commons and Noah Hart. And here they come out of turn 4 for the last time. White flag in the air for heat race 1. And Dylan Poteet looks like he's got this one in the bag. Sky Commons will really falling off here on this last lap. As they come out of turn 4, Dylan Poteet will take the checkered flag in heat race number 1. So he led wire to wire here in this one. You can see here, Emmanuel Hart and RJ Bishop, they're just, I guess they want to do an extra lap. So there it is. Dylan Poteet wins heat race number 1, which means he will start 29th for the Dirt Bowl. Take a look here at the official results. Less than 5 minutes this took to complete this event. I'd love to see it. So Dylan wins. Sky finishes in 2nd. Pause this. Followed by Noah Hart, third. Sadler, fourth. Hiccup started second. Finished fifth. Nathan Hudson, sixth. Zimmerman, seventh. Emmanuel Hart at eighth. Those two started last, and they made their way halfway through the field. Ibrahimian ninth, and RJ Bishop. He's going to have a monstrous task on his hand if he wants to win the Dirt Bowl. He's going to have to start 40 for 42nd, 41st, 38th in the Dirt Bowl. Seth Cole, Qualls, McIntyre, and then Austin LaPlante completes the field here. So Austin LaPlante will unfortunately start dead last for the Dirt Bowl. Go ahead here really quickly. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot this. No need to export it really. All right. There it is. Y'all heard I can't talk. Heat race one of the books. Dylan Poteet. Congrats. Finally wins. Let's go. Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead here and continue forward. We're going to change the roster down to heat number 2. And very quickly here, I'm going to show you guys who are all, once again, in this heat once again. There we go. Okay. That in front there. And there it is. Okay. So here's what it will look like. The drivers will compete in heat race number 2 coming up here momentarily. Just got to go ahead and set everything up. We'll take a few minutes here. All right.
Drivers, to your car.
So for those of you that did not know, drop a little nugget of wisdom for you guys here. You are able to go ahead and with your NR 2003 races, you're able to go ahead and pretty much modify the starting lineup for however you want it. And how that is done is via a program called Save Game Editor. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Save Game Editor. Yes, Save Game Editor is a separate program that you can download to basically customize and modify the starting lineup for your NR 2003 race however you'd like. It's an amazing tool. Been using it ever since. I've been using it ever since I started doing NR 2003 races until I didn't use it at first, but then I found out about it and used it ever since, and it's a brilliant program that allows you to customize and do whatever to your starting lineup. So, but something you got to do is you have to let the whole entire qualifying session play out, like I am doing here right now. You have to go ahead and do that, and then once you're able to go ahead and save it, you have to do that, and then you have to open up the program and all that 9 yards. So that is how you get customized starting lineups in NR 2003. So now I gotta wait here another minute until this gets down here and I'm able to save the results of qualifying. As you can see here, this is not official. I have to let this continue. I have to let this qualifying go all the way through. I can't skip anything. Otherwise, it won't work. And we go from there. I'll even show this to you guys as well here momentarily once I'm able to save this. So. Once again, this heat race will determine the starting positions between 15th and 28th for the Dirt Bowl. Coming up here. All right. Session complete. Go ahead and save, and there you have it. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll back out of this really quickly, and go ahead here. All right. All right, so here is Save Game Editor right here. Got it pulled up. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna open, and it takes you to wherever your save game folder is. And then you just select this. This is our race that we just saved. And then there you can see the starting lineup that we just had is here in this. And now we're able to go ahead and we can reverse order. We can randomize it. We can move someone up, down, left, right, all that good stuff. So, Bobby Rodriguez, he is the pole setter, so we got to move him up here to first, followed by his teammate, Jovan Anderson. There he is. He's up to second. Joshua Collar. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. He starts third, followed by Charles Sanford in fourth. Cody, he will start fifth. Daniel starts sixth. Wait, hold on. Oh, Joshua starts third. Hold on. Then Sanford. Then Cody. Then Daniel. Then Steven. We'll start behind Daniel in seventh. Mr. Galligan will start behind Steven in eighth. Texas winner. Yeah, get out of here. Texas winner Danny Wells starts ninth. Kyle Matthews 10th. Cole Dally starting 11th. Semethi 12th. And then Jack Mitchell, Charles Jackson. Cool. So when I have it done, I go ahead and I save it. I click it like at least 3 times, and then I also click save as well. And then just overwrite the file just to make damn well sure that it's good to go. So we will now go ahead here, continue, resume save race. And it should have, there it is, the lineup that we just created. You can see Bobby, Jovan, Josh, Charles, all the way down to Charles Jackson, who starts dead last. So there it is. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into it here. Heat race number 2 on deck.
Your engines.
As Bobby Rodriguez and Jovan Anderson will lead us to the charge here. We'll see if the pole sitter can go wire to wire in back-to-back races. See all that dirt and dust being kicked up onto the racetrack there in turn 2. See, look at how rough this surface is, and them bouncing up and down there down the backstretch. So here we go. 10 laps on the board. Who is gonna start 15th for the Dirt Bowl? And Bobby Rodriguez is setting sail early on, isn't he? He is already up to about a 3-car length lead. Now Joshua Collar is gonna try to reel him in here anyways, and there is the 29 machine of Cody, who is now third. It looks like that outside line just does not get going at all. Look at Jovan Anderson fall way back. He's already back to, I think, 6th. So that outside line is a little bit cursed. Usually it's the inside line. We've seen on restarts all season, it's the inside line. Well, look at this. We got a challenge for the lead here. Joshua Collar to the inside of Bobby Rodriguez here. Bobby continues to lead, but Josh is there, and it looks like he is going to take the lead. And look at Steven Gonzalez moving to 3rd place here. Now he's challenging for the lead. Now Bobby's going to fall back to 3rd. Battle for 4th here between Danny and Cody. And Joshua Collard leads, but now Steven Gonzalez looks like he's got a fast hot rod there, the Xerox Pontiac. And now he moves to the inside here of Josh for the lead. And now Danny Wells goes to the inside of Bobby here. And then Jack Mitchell's back in 4th. And now Steven Gonzalez clears for the lead. How about that? 2 different lead changes here in Heat Race 2. Gonzalez. Well, he might have set and sail here on the field, but look at now. Danny Wells wants some action here at the front. Oh, the 10 and the 9 are looking really strong here. Now, Danny Wells side by side with Josh. That's going to really help this 10 car set sail on the field. Man, Danny has got a fast car there that he's running the Victory Laps colors on his car here in Bristol. 2 laps to go. He's fast, but I don't know if he's going to have enough time to catch Steven Gonzalez. Let's see. Wow, Jovan Anderson's fallen all the way back to almost last place as Gonzalez takes the white flag. Wells, Collard's 3rd. Battle for 4th here between Boyles and Mitchell. Coming out of turns 3 and 4 here, Steven Gonzalez will win heat race number 2. Great run there for that 10 car. Yeah, Jovan Anderson started outside pole. He's going to end up finishing 13th, which means he will start 27th in the Dirt Bowl. As Matthews and Jack Mitchell decided to do a little parade lap there. As Steven Gonzalez gets the job done here, wins heat race number 2. We actually saw a good battle there for the lead there for a little bit. Collard had it, then Steven took it. Bobby Rodriguez also held on to it as well. And there it is, y'all. Just like that, less than 5 minutes, heat race 2 in the books. Go ahead and we will... There we go. Screenshot this bad boy. Oh, I fucked up. Alrighty. Heat race 2 in the books. There's your results. Once again, this will determine 15th, 28th. So Steven Gonzalez starts 15th, Wells 16th, all the way down. Charles Jackson will start 28th. Disappointing run there from Jovan Anderson. Looking started on the outside pole. And he dropped like a rock. Not a good event, or not a good heat race from that 97 team. All right, well, there's that. Just like that, 2/3 of the way done. Steven Gonzalez takes the dub. Now we move on to the third and final and the most important heat race coming up here. This will determine who starts on the pole position. And once again, we will show you the competitors. 14 of them here that will compete in heat race number 3. Where they start with some Sam Oskin, fastest yesterday. He will start on pole with McLeod, his outside, Tim Walsh and Allie Rain, Michael Norman, Anthony McCrory, Matt McIntyre, Trent Dunham, Dylan Young, and Anthony Tompkins, Matt Hubert, Tim Fiegel, Desiree Voiles, and Zach Buchanan. Your 14 competitors that will suit up here for the final heat race of the night. I am thinking that immediately following this, I will record the race. And we will present it to you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, it will be Thursday. Once again, this is the first ever Viagra Dirt Bowl. We are definitely going to be doing some more of these in the future. I don't think we'll be doing any more this season. But for sure, if we do another season of Viagra Cup, this will definitely be a part of it. And it doesn't need to really necessarily be at Bristol either. I'm going to say this right here, right now. If we do another Viagra Cup season, the Dirt Bowl is definitely going to be at the Knoxville Raceway in Knoxville, Iowa. For sure, it will definitely be there. And honestly, I mean, who knows? Maybe we might do another Dirt Bowl later on the season. I don't know. Schedule's kind of just up in the air, honestly. I've changed the schedule around so much as of late, so who knows? Right. Back out here really quickly. And now we will go ahead and bring up save game editor once again. All right, let's go ahead and edit up this lineup. All right, Samet, followed by James McLeod in second. Oh, do this here really quick. There we go. All right, so Samet, and then where's McLeod at? Cloud, Tim Walsh, Allie Rain, Michael Norman 5th, McCrory 6th, McIntyre in 7th. Eighth is Trent. 9th is Dylan Young. 10th is Anthony Tompkins. Hubert. 11th, Phoenix Winter, Tim Fiegels. 12th, Desiree and Zach. There's that. Save that. Yes. All right.
Drivers,
Alrighty.
your cars.
There we are. There's the qualifying for this, just like we said. And now it is time for heat race number 3.
Drivers, start your engines!
10 more laps. This will determine who starts on the pole and who will earn that valuable bonus point towards the Viagra Cup championship standings. Two Dodges on the front row. Will we see the outside pole sitter drop back again, like we've seen the first two events? Wait and see. It'll be Samet Ozkin. He was the fastest in qualifying yesterday. He will lead us to the green flag. And wow, shot out of a rocket, just like the Rocket Man. He leads us to the green flag. And actually, James McLeod got a good start there. Finally, the outside line has something going for him. They're 3 wide back here. And look at Tim Walsh dropping like a fly. Wow, that almost looked reminiscent of like super speedway racing where they got caught in the sucker hole. And he really got caught in the sucker hole. Look at how much he fell back. Walt started third. He's almost dead last in less than 2 laps. Something must be up with that 15 car. That was strange. Oh, look at this, 3 wide here. This is for 4th. Dylan Young, Matt McIntyre, and Ali Ray. Dylan Young, of course, finished 2nd at Texas. By the way, he was involved in that first wreck of the race in Texas and somehow almost managed to win that race. Samet Ozkin and James McLeod are 1-2. Ooh, look at this, Matt McIntyre here makes a move for 4th. Michael Norman here in the Budweiser True. Stain is the main group on his car. And now look at this. James McLeod has reeled in Samet Ozkin here. So we're halfway through the heat race. And it looks like he's going to catch him here momentarily. Or he's caught him. He's going to pass him here momentarily. I can guarantee it. There, look at the run he's got. Look at that run by that 19 car. To the inside. Oh, looks like Samet backed out of the throttle there a little bit. 3 to go here in the heat. And now McLeod takes away the position from Samet. McIntyre still 3rd. 4th is Norman, and 5th now is Anthony McCrory. Lap and a half to go here in the heat race. We'll see if Samet can make a move here at the end to try to regain the pole position. I don't know if he can or not. He's way back now. Last lap here in heat race number 3. And yeah, James McLeod took the lead away, did not surrender it. He wins heat race number 3 with Ozkin 2nd, McIntyre in 3rd, Michael Norman 4th, and Anthony McCurry your top 5. Whoa, they kind of speed into the pits there. And Tim Walsh, where did he finish? Wow. So he went from starting 3rd, and now he's gonna have to start 14th. That's concerning there for that number 15 machine. There it is. James McLeod gets the job done. He wins heat race number 3, which means that he will be the pole sitter and earns a valuable bonus point in the championship standings. Let's see right here. McLeod currently sits. Where is Mr. McLeod at in the points? Where are you? James McLeod. He's 38th. So yeah, he can use every point he can get. That is for sure. Samet, what up? You just missed it. You just missed the race. You came home in 2nd. Started on the pole because you were the fastest yesterday in qualifying, and well, James passed you with like 2 to go. All right. And that's pretty much it. Heat races are in the books. This is how they'll line up 1 through 14 tomorrow. James, Samet, McIntyre, Michael Norman, Curry, Buchanan, Desiree, Hubert, Fiegel, Trent Dunham 10th, Dylan Young, Ali Rain, Anthony Tompkins, and then, wow, something must have been wrong there with that 15 car. Something, something was really wrong, because look at how far back he finished. He finished 10 seconds, almost 10 and a half seconds behind the leader, and he started third. So yeah, something was really wrong with that 15 car at the start. Wow. Very, very interesting, to say the least. All right. That is going to wrap things up here for me. I am just about to go ahead and record the Dirt Bowl, the feature event, which will take place. Hopefully I can get it out tomorrow. If not, it will be Thursday. In the featured event will be 50 laps around this Bristol dirt track. So without further ado, that is it for me. We'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, we'll see you on Thursday for the first ever Viagra Dirt Bowl for Viagra Cup number 8. All right. Y'all take it easy, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out.